All right, guys, I'm Smitty, and today we're taking a look at the X Vision Optics Shadow 22 Night Vision Binoculars. I picked these up at my local Walmart for $186 to review for airsoft. And this is a product that I've been looking at for quite a while, and I did just a little bit of research before deciding to buy them so that I could review them for you guys. And it's a product that I think would be a great asset for ISR in an airsoft game, particularly at night, but they also have daytime capability. And you see on the box, it lists the nighttime viewing distance at 175 yards, daytime distance at 450 yards, 3 to 6 power magnification, IP54 rating for water, shot, and drop proof, and it operates off of 8 AA batteries. On the back of the packaging, it just gives those same specs. You know, your field of view is 60 feet at 100 yards, 20 millimeter objective lens, IR output is 850 nm, and the battery life is 10 hours for day, 6 hours for night. It does include a neck strap. Your IP rating, your IR brightness, there are 4 levels. 3 levels of brightness for the interior display screen because it is electronic. You can mount it to a tripod. It weighs 1.05 pounds. And contrary to what I was led to believe, this does not have capture and record capability. And that's one of the main features that I was looking at when buying them. And I was a little bit disappointed in that, but it's still a great product. So let's get it out of the box and take a look at it. All right, so when you open up the box, this is what you're going to find, a nice zippered hard case. Come around and unzip it, open it up. You've got a little mesh pocket here that you can store things. These are your warning labels and quick start guide right here. Open it up. And a note from Vision Optics. And then you got your owner's manual. And then, of course, you've got the binos and their neck strap. Now, the neck strap you have to attach. I just left it on for the review. This is what they look like. Really nice. I do like these a lot, in spite of them not having capture and record capability. And on those models, the buttons are in the center. And you see your power button here, screen brightness here, your IR activation and brightness here, and then your auto zoom here. And then you've got a manual focus on the bottom. 2 quick release latches here. You depress those down on either side, open it up, and there's your 2 battery compartments. And they take 8 AA batteries to fit in these little carriages here that pop out. And then you just want to make sure that you put the battery door cover on correctly and lock it, and it's sealed, waterproof. And power them up so you guys can see the display. 3 power magnification. And what we're going to do is take these out to Lake Paul Wallace, and we're going to test them in the daytime and at night so you guys can see exactly what they look like. And press the power button, hold it down to turn it off. All right, guys, I'm Smitty, and I'm out here at Lake Paul Wallace to test out the X Vision Optics XANB 22 IR binoculars. So let's see what they look like in the daytime. All right, so here we have the X Vision Optics XANB 22 IR binoculars in the daylight setting. And this is at 3 power. 4.5, 6 power. And you can see clear across the lake, the road on the opposite side, diversion dam across the middle, back into 6 power. They're pretty good for what they are. Not the best in the world, but they're decent. All right, so I'm out at Lake Wallace, and it is 22:20 hours, and I have the X Vision Optics Shadow 22 Series IR binoculars. Now, the package states that they have a range of 175 yards at night. The field of view is 60 feet at 100 yards. So what I'm going to do now is put them up to the camera. This is on the lowest IR setting at 3 power, IR2, IR3. And really, with all the ambient lighting out here, that's why you're getting the bloom that you are. We'll go back to IR1, and then we will zoom all the way in so you guys can see that. We'll go back out to 3 power. We'll adjust the camera and come back and take a look at a different object. Okay, so let's bring up the Shadow 22 binoculars again. Again, this is at 3 power, 4.5, and 6 power magnification. And you can see some of the homes across the lake as well as the diversion dam with the lights. So it's decent for what they are. Certainly aren't the best with night vision. They don't have amplified tubes or anything like that in them. All right, so I'll bring the Shadow 22 binoculars up again so you guys can see the trees and the tree line across the lake. Overall, these binoculars are okay. I'm a little disappointed because I thought they had recording capability and they don't. That is a different model. And that was my primary motivation for getting them, other than the fact that they're supposed to be digital binoculars. And it's really the same technology that's used in a viewfinder for a camcorder. That's really what these amount to. The IR capability is okay. The daytime capability is decent, but it could be better. And for what you're paying for them, $189, I think that is telling of what you're getting. The other thing that I would point out is that the magnification on it is set at 3 power, 4.5 power, and 6 power. And, for individuals that want to use them, up close at a lower setting, you can't. And that's also disappointing. And it can be frustrating depending upon the application of the binoculars themselves. But if you're going to buy these things, I would definitely recommend investing in the ones with recording capability. I think they're a little over $300, where these are, $189. But to have something like this to play with, or to use for observation, or perhaps you're a security professional and you're buying these to use at nighttime when you're doing security, whether you're in a fixed position or a mobile position. Let's say you have a trail camera that goes off, or you have a sensor that goes off, and you want to go out and look, and you have these, you definitely want the one with recording capability so that you can use that for evidence, because that would be permissible in a court of law. So guys, there you have the X Vision Optics XANB 22 IR binoculars. Have a good one.